In politics, Governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, has emphasized that his defection to the All Progressives Congress was in the best interests of the state. Governor Fubara spoke earlier today at the inauguration of the extension of dualization of Ahoada-Omoku Road in Ogba-Egbema-Andoni local government area. He stressed that he has no issues with members of the National Assembly or state lawmakers, and that all parties must now focus on efforts to move the state forward.
The reason why we took this decision is not a personal decision or to fulfill my personal ambition, but to see that our state succeeds. We cannot thrive in an atmosphere of rancor. Development cannot come to our states when there is continuous disunity. The state members of the House of Assembly, I do not have any issue with them. I have made every effort. I believe that the leadership of the State Council that is led by Chief Federal Anababa can attest to this. I've made every effort to meet with them. But the arrangement wasn't for me to call them directly. It was for my leader, the minister, to arrange the meeting, which up till this hour, that meeting has not been fixed. So whoever is saying that I refuse to meet you, or that is an arrangement that was presented to me and I said I'm not going to do it, it is not true. Please, we need to come together for the interests of this state.
Well, let's now bring in public affairs analyst Lester Wilcox, who joins me for more on this. Mr. Wilcox, Governor Fubara has moved to the APC, and while doing that, he has credited President Bola Tinubu for, his continued role as governor of Rivers State. Where does that leave his supporters who are in the PDP? And does this move actually ensure or grant acceptability by his people?
Well, Governor Fubara has now learned how to play politics. This is something he could have done in the twilight of the problem he had with his godfather. If he has 6 solace then with APC, I'm sure some of the travails that he went through will have been nipped in the bud. But right now, Governor Fubara has no other option because, as a matter of fact, the PDP is gone. What is left of the PDP? The PDP is a carcass of itself, and there's nothing left in the PDP. So Governor Fubara cannot remain a partyless governor. He's not in the, there's no, as far as I'm concerned, the PDP is a carcass of itself.
You spoke about, Mr. Wilcox, you spoke about Governor Fubara as a godfather. He is actually still in the PDP, and he wields a lot of weight there. So what does this mean for their relationship?
No, PDP has two factions now. So which faction are you talking about? I mean, I hear there's a Wike faction. I never knew that there's something called Wike faction of PDP. I heard there's a Wike faction, and I heard that there's a Makinde faction. So I don't know when PDP became a faction of Wike and Shema. So as far as it is today, PDP is gone. All the PDP governors are now in APC, with the exception of about 3 or thereabout. So all the PDP governors are in. And then the State Assembly, River State Assembly, you were here last week when 16 members, I mean 17 members, decamped to the APC. So Governor Fubara will have just, will be committing political suicide if he does not identify with the APC. At now, that is the only avenue that he can save his political future now.
So are you saying that Governor Fubara's move is hinged on the defection of these members of the State House of Assembly?
I think he's playing politics too, and of course he has a better relationship with the president now. There's been very, very serious meetings between him and the president, so he has a better relationship and working understanding with the president. And then by the time those 17 lawmakers defected to APC, and we were hearing some hints, there were some underlying tunes to the fact that there was now becoming some rift between him and Wike again. And then the other member has moved to this. So he's not playing the real politics. So let all of us be in APC.
Mr. Wilcox, you spoke about the PDP earlier as being a carcass, but the party has spoken out about Governor Fubara's defection, saying it's a self-inflicted injury. Do you share the same sentiment?
Well, where was the PDP when Governor Fubara was going through all his ordeal? Where was the PDP? Governor Fubara went through all his ordeals as a PDP member. So to what extent were they able to save him? They were not.
Did the party not stand by him during the ordeal?
So to what extent? What was the outcome? So he was suspended. He was almost impeached. As a matter of fact, while condemning, while not being satisfied with what the president did by the case of emergency, rather than calling Wike to order and to sustain Fubara's position, let us also be fair that it is even that action that saved Governor Fubara and give him some peace now. The PDP was only mounting because they were not together. The PDP has remained a comatose party. That was not happening with the PDP.
Yeah, but what does this development? Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Wilcox, but what does this development mean for opposition politics in Nigeria?
Terrible. As a matter of fact, I weep for Nigerian politicians. I weep for Nigerian democracy. You see, this is reminiscence of what happened when the Obasanjo days, when he was commandeering everybody to PDP. Remember that then PDP had 28 states, just as it is now. When President Obasanjo could have given Nigeria a proper and formidable political structure, which is based on ideology, based on conviction. But the PDP then opened their doors, who all the oppositions, opened their doors for every and every person, who all the oppositions. Thank God for the person of Bola Tinubu, who was able to stand his ground and then rebuild the opposition parties. So now it is the PDP turn to cry. And I don't like it. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it. I mean, I would have expected that by now Nigeria should be competing with countries like Ghana. Ghana has developed a proper ideological based political party, whereby the two political parties in Ghana, they show strength at every election. So, and that's what I think Nigeria will have. But Nigerian politicians are opportunists. They are opportunists. There are very few politicians, which the current president is part of, the few politicians with ideology and with commitment. But none of the politicians are opportunists. A lot of them just decamp.
I hear you. I hear you, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid, that's just the much we can take at this time. Lester Wilcox is Public Affairs Analyst. Thank you so much for your time.